I got a request for a really fast look, my basic what makeup I wear when I go out. So I'm in a hurry because I'm on my way to do something, so I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible, but you'll see how quickly I do my makeup on, and I'll try to show you guys everything and what colors I use. I'm going to do it on my blog later. I don't have time, but go to my blog and I can really show you the colors that I use. So first you can do the video on getting a flawless face, which I will show you. Go to my videos and you can see that. Then you can take Naughty Feather, which is by Benefit, or you can take Shell from MAC, which looks kind of similar. It's just a highlighting peach color. And we're going to go over the inner corner of the eye right there and under the eyebrows just for a pretty highlighted look. And sorry if I'm talking fast. I drank coffee for the first time, which I don't recommend doing in almost 5 years, and it makes me want to crawl out of my body. So forgive me if I'm talking super fast. So I'm going to take Kitten, which is this really light color, and I'm going to dab this on the inner corner, and this is what's going to keep a pretty highlight right there. You can also put this under the eyebrow bone right there, and that's going to give a really pretty shimmer too. Then I'm going to take a nude all over kind of color, and I'm going to find which color I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using either Brulee or Blank Type, which is this kind of just nude, any nude color that goes with your skin tone. And we're just going to wash the whole eyelid with your fluffy brush. And go, you can even go all the way up over the glitter to kind of soften that shimmery color that you just put on. Now we're going to go with kind of a gray purpley color. And this color looks pretty unflattering on every skin tone. I will try to show you the color that I'm using. I'm going to use a couple colors. I'm going to use Bark, which is this kind of browny purpley color. And this is Scene, which is a more purpley gray color. And I'm also going to use, I believe this is Quarry, which is kind of a light, dusty, rosy purpley color. So you can take your flat brush, like so, and we're going to take our lightest color, which is Quarry, and we're going to kind of wash the whole lid. And you guys probably isn't, whoa, wrong way. Okay, we're going to take Quarry on our brush, which is the light color, and I'm just going to wash this kind of V area in Quarry and go as if you're going over the liner color. This is just a really light kind of washing. We're not going to, the V area right there and into the crease. Now I'm going to take the next color, which is Bark, which is the little darker color. It's just more of a browny purpley color. And my fingers are getting incredibly dirty, so I'm going to wipe them off. And again, we're going to go a little more concentrated on this V color. And we're just developing depth with the different layers of color. So we're going to go right where we go with eyeliner. Blend and blend, go all the way into the crease like so. Get our next color, Bark from MAC. I'm going to do that V area and go in that crease all the way like that. Now we're going to take the darker purpley color, which is Scene. It's kind of like a gray purple, which is so pretty on every skin color. And we're going to go right underneath and just smudge this out like that. And I'm going to do, I bought a bunch of cool products, and I'm going to show you guys all the stuff. I got some cool high definition makeup that I used the other day when I got to work on the Conan O'Brien show doing his makeup. He's such a nice person. I had the best time ever. He was so funny and so nice, and he's my new favorite late night talk show host. So we're going to take, again, we're going to take Scene, and we're just going to go into that crease and do this corner. And it's just kind of a smoky, purpley color. We're going to go underneath and just softly fuzz it more out on the side right there. And this is just the look that I like to do, colors that I just wear myself. Not really any particular requested look other than Kandee's makeup. This is just one of my looks that I like. And then we're going to take your black, and you can take Smolder or Engrave, and I can totally tell that I'm talking fast because of the coffee. Blah. Okay, then Smolder is the kohl pencil. And we're going to go like this. I was so tired, I got like an hour of sleep last night. And on the shoot I was on today, they said, "Oh, Kandee, you look like you're falling asleep. We'll get you a coffee." And that was a horrible mistake because I don't normally drink coffee, and it just did crazy things. I was like, I feel like my fingers are going numb. Now I'm going to take Carbon, which is this black, and I'm just going to press it right into the lash line underneath. And this is going to help absorb any tearing or watering that may come from lining the waterline right there. Oh, and we're going to do the tops now with the Smolder. And Revlon makes a great black liner in those twist up kind of liners. And we're just going to go thicker, pull gently on the eye, and go slightly out so we have a thicker bold line on the outer corner. And then just go in real narrow down to where your lash line starts. So again, thicker way out on the side. Can't really see what I'm doing unless I look in the mirror. And then that thicker line is going to meet up with the top of the eyeball, and then really thin strokes down. And just little dot lines back and forth. So we have a really thick outer line. Now we're going to go back with our carbon and our angled brush, and I'm just going to dab it right on top of where I just did to soak up the moisture from the pencil, and this is going to lock it in place so it doesn't smear off. Reverse your angled brush to go on the outside, and that's going to help perfect this little cat line right there. Just little super tricks. And then we're going to go and push this right on there into the lash line. And again, reverse your brush and do the little outer corner like that. You can blend it down to this bottom point if you want as well. Now you can take either your smudgy brush like this or a flat kind of brush, and I'm going to take the dark purpley barky color again. And we're just going to go into the outer corners and just blend in to the center part of the eye, right on that black. So we're just going to soften the black line that we just made. You can see we're just going to smudge right on top and just smooth it out so you're making it real fuzzy and blended so it's not so harshly defined with a black line. Then with your same smudgy brush or crease brush, get your black, stick it in there. We're going to go from the outer corner where we drew the eyeliner, and we're just going to go up with the black into the crease. And if you don't have a crease, you can just create this same illusion right there. And you can see I'm going up onto the little bone right there apart to create the illusion of that shadow and that crease in there. And I'm going to go all the way pretty much to the inner corner like that. I'm going to start on the outside right here and work our way in. And again, you can see I'm going to go up onto this crease a little bit and create so it looks like it's shaded right there, even though it's not. This brow bone actually protrudes, sticks out a little bit. So we're going to work out to the corner. And while you have a little black on there, just smudge underneath, like so. I'm going to get a little more of that purpley color and go underneath because I like this purpley color, just really pretty on everybody. And smudgy smudge. Then we're going to take our fluffy brush, and I'm going to take Bark, which was our medium kind of purpley brown plummy color. And I'm just going to soften up that line that we just created right there. Little circles, just kind of push that color around and drag it and overlap with the lighter color and create it into an arch out towards your eyebrow. I'm going to do that. And normally when I do my makeup, it's a lot faster because I'm not talking and showing everybody every step that I'm doing. Then if you want, you can take that shimmery color and just hit the inner corner right there. Again, Naked Lunch or any color like that from MAC is perfect. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see the rest. So there's our eyes. I think I can also use this Bark color if you want, or I think, what is this color? This is another brown from MAC, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. You guys know how to do that from my eyebrow video. You can watch my video I did on how to tweeze your eyebrows and how to shape your eyebrows. I'll just do this real fast so you guys get the idea of the look. And I'm sorry if this is the fastest talking video, but I just thought this would be fun to actually do my makeup when I'm going to go out. And you guys can see what I do. Okay, so there's our eyebrow layer on. And another trick is if you feel that your eyebrows are a little too dark, which I kind of think mine are, I'm going to grab a little bit of powder, and you can just take it on your finger and just dab it right on top, and it'll lighten those guys down just a touch. Then we're going to take our handy dandy eyelash curler, wiggle those guys right on in there, and do a countdown: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally I do the 2 lash curling once here and then I curl the tips, but I don't really have time, so we're just going to be fast. Favorite L'Oreal double extend tubes, put the white primer side on, coat top and bottom, get the bottom guys. I know I make weird faces when I put mascara on, I do that, which is weird, I don't know why I do that. It like stretches out your face muscles actually in the skin, so it, you don't get it on your eyelid, or at least for my face shape. So now you'll see how I do mascara. And I could probably cut away and come back because you guys don't need to see all this part. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back with mascara. So now I'm going to do the blush, and I'm going to take Cozy from MAC, which I like. It's a cream blush. And we're just going to dab it right here on kind of the front appley parts of our cheeks for a really pretty glow. Kind of like a really dolly fresh glow on our faces. It's a really hot bubblegum pink, which I like. You can take Shell from MAC and go right up on the cheekbones for a highlight, which is real pretty. Then we always have to dry up our moist parts with, where did that brush just go? With the dry. So we're going to flatten our blush brush, dip it in highlight. This is 10 from Benefit. We're just going to go right up here. And then for a dark bronzy color, I'm going to use Blunt from MAC, which is my favorite. And this is great for contouring, just chisels out the cheekbones a little bit. Always hit the temples, this slenderizes the face, which is really pretty. Hit the chin, get up there, ooh, go all the way back to the hairline. That's pretty, that's good to go. Now we're gonna do our mouth. Bureau from MAC is my favorite again. And we're just gonna draw. It's a nude peachy rose color. And let's fill in the lines a little bit. Pretty, pretty. I'm going to take some of my favorite lip glosses, and I hope I can find Tanorama. That's Stabby. It's the new color I got that I like. Creme de Nude, Brave. Great. I don't know where my Tanorama is, which I love. And everybody says my makeup table is unorganized, but I do my makeup here in my office, and then I take some to my bedroom when I put my other makeup on, so that's how it gets all messed up. Ooh, here's Pretty Please. This is my favorite. It's a bubblegummy pink. Ooh, pretty. And then if we want to finish it with a gloss, this is Luminary from MAC. It's a really pearly white color. We're just gonna dabble a little bit of that on. And this is your Kandee face. I don't know how fast it is, but this is kind of just a pretty gray look that I like myself. And I hope you guys have a great day. Keep requesting all your videos, and I'll keep posting whatever you guys ask for. So check my blog. I got a bunch of cool stuff coming, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.